Hello, my name is Matthias Cavodi. I'd like to welcome guys to my channel. Today, we're going to talk about Abnett and Lanning's run on Nova, a fantastic series, as I said many times before. And I want to touch on issues 29 and 30. Really good, brief story arc. We have Starstalker pop up. He's like this intergalactic mercenary that rereading the story sort of sparked my interest in this character. I want to see where I can find more about this guy. I remember him tussling with Deadpool. He was sort of like the enforcer for the Collector. So what happens in the story is after the War of Kings, Black Bolt and Vulcan basically ripped a hole in reality, and there's this rift across the galaxy, and a lot of weird stuff is just sort of floating out. On the other side, we actually have the Cancerverse, and one of the things that sort of floated out of the rift is the ship that belonged to the Nova Corps. Seems to be a ghost ship. During this time, the Nova Corps actually took up residence within Ego, the living planet. They sort of like overrided the Ego persona. So we have Richard Rider and his new Nova Corps recruits. They want to go aboard the ship, see what's going on, why this ship seems to be vacant. They can't seem to find signs of life. So they get on board, and what they find is actually one lone Nova Corps. He had survived. The ship had an accident, got shot to the other side of the universe, got lost. But this character, his name's Philo, he withheld the Nova Corp principles, kept fighting against crime, and he actually has a prisoner on the ship, this intergalactic, pan-dimensional drug dealer. And the whole premise of the story is that Starstalker also wants to get his hands on this unknown villain, the prisoner of Philo. So they have to deal with Starstalker. And the whole thing is actually that this intergalactic drug dealer is actually a mindless one that had evolved. Someone had used mindless ones as slave labor to work within a neutrino star. Somehow the gravity or whatever evolved these mindless ones. One got smart and decided to start hustling. Now, whoever is Starstalker's boss wants to get his hands on this guy. So that's basically the basic premise of the story. The Nova Corps having to deal with Starstalker, who seems to be pretty formidable, and with a horde of mindless ones who are insanely powerful. Obviously, the head honcho also escapes, starts causing a ton of problems. But the really cool thing is, what sort of sparked my interest in Starstalker is that he gets blasted. He has a hole shot through him, and he doesn't realize that he's actually a built of like little nanorobots. Like, he had no idea. He comes back. He thinks he healed. He has like a healing factor, and the Nova Corp, who actually saw he got shot through his body, said, "No, bro, you're like a super evolved robot." Starstalker starts having a lot of questions. Like, he breaks away from his mission. He's like, okay, I have to find out what the hell I am. I had no idea that I'm made out of nanotechnology and that I'm basically not alive. While this is going on, Ego has overridden the programming and wants to take back his body, wants to get the Nova Corps out. And how Nova actually resolved this problem, because obviously, like, the mindless ones are insanely powerful. I'm not sure if they're on the level of Juggernauts, but like, these dudes are up there. Like, they're going to give Hulk a hard time. And so what they do is to decide to get the Nova Corps off, take them to the ghost ship, and they teleport all the mindless ones that are really pissed off that they had captured their boss into the brain of Ego, and they start causing utter chaos. The thing is, the story's very, very well told. The pacing is really fast. It's like, it's gripping. Like, you're going through the pages like, tuk, 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 tuk. And it's a lot of fun. Here you have the mindless ones wrecking shop inside Ego's mind. Obviously, this is going to be pretty terrible for Ego. So, like, in all the videos that I've done about Abnett and Lanning's run on Nova, read it. It's fantastic. From the first issue all the way up to the end. There's not one bad issue. The Guardians of the Galaxy also, they wrote this. Then the next video that I'm actually going to dedicate to about this is we have the return of Darkhawk, the return of the classic villain for Nova, which is the Sphinx, in a very convoluted and complicated story arc, but it's a lot of fun. So see you guys next time. Bye.